If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Aries, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Aries, now into your reading for September 2017. The first card you have in your reading today, Aries, is the Devil, and the Devil is addictions to something. This could be addicted to sex, drugs, spending money, alcohol, gambling, smoking, pornography, chocolate, overeating, anything you could be addicted to. It could also be being bound and trapped to an unhealthy relationship, or trapped and bound to a situation that's unhealthy that you can't, you're like trapped in the situation. So it could be a variety of reasons why the Devil's showing up here. I hear you've got to come to terms with some things about how things have gotten to the point that they've gotten to so far. So something in your life that feels extreme that you're like reviewing, because I feel like you're looking at it and going, how did I get to this point? How did this situation or circumstance get this far? Like, you're going to have to look at something in September and ask yourself, how did it get to that point? Hollow promises have been made, and you have to shield yourself from them, because I do feel promises have been made and promises have been broken. Now, they could be on your part. Maybe you were the one making the promises and you broke them, or someone else that you're connected to strongly, like a love partner or some relationship. Could even be in a work situation. Maybe you had a job where they made promises to you that were hollow and then they were broken. Or a spouse, or someone you were dating, or a family member. You just have to think, who was it that made these promises that were hollow, and now they feel like they're broken in your life in September. You're going to be aware of it. Like, it's, even if you knew it before or you suspected it for some reason in the month of September, it's evident, it's obvious to you in September. You know what? I'm also hearing, don't let somebody pressure you to speed things up or to slow things down. You need to let things go at a certain pace, and don't let yourself be pressured or hornswoggled by somebody else. Don't let someone else's agenda dictate you or the speed with which something happens. You have to control the speed of something that's happening in your life, whether it's a love relationship, a job situation, a family situation, whatever it is. You can't let yourself be pressured. And if it's not pressured about speed with which something's happening, it could be somebody pressuring you to do something you don't want to do. That could be another thing. Maybe somebody's pressuring you to sign a lease, or pressuring you to buy a house, or pressuring you to get married, or pressuring you to take on more job work and responsibilities than you're able to handle as the way your life is moving right now. Don't let somebody pressure you in your life, because it does come up here through this card. Like, I feel like somebody's they're pressuring you somehow, but it's a general reading, so I can't pick out exactly the particular way. But I do see the person, I do see the pressure, and for some of you, time is also connected to the pressure. Like, they want something to hurry up or speed up, or slow down. But you have to take control here. The next thing you have here, Aries, is the Three of Rods. This is success. This is success coming to you, or you have to let go of something for success to come in, but you may be waiting patiently for the success, or you let go of something, but you have success coming to you. You have your foot in the door of something that's going to be a success for you. And I feel that you're going to start to work out the plans or the details or some things connected to this in September. So it's like your foot's in the door, success is coming to you, but there's more things that need to be organized, situated, planned, figured out. Like, all that kind of energy is circling around you in September. So the success is there and your foot's in the door, but it's not really time to push totally through the door yet. It's like now things have to be worked out, figured out, planned out, situations, scheduling needs to be made, plans, this, that, the other. But success is, like I said, again, your foot is in the door of success. Hold back giving out some information. I feel like you don't want to give away the farm. There's some situation you're going to find yourself in where you need to not give all your knowledge, insight, and information out. You need to, like, pull the reins in on some of your knowledge, some of your information. Don't give it all away, Aries. Maybe you're giving away too much knowledge and information for free, or it could be in a particular situation where somebody's going to come to you and ask you, well, tell me this and tell me that, and what about this and what about that? And you need to put the brakes on it a little bit. Now, I'm not saying don't give out some knowledge and information that you have. I'm not saying don't do it, but don't give it all out. You've got to reserve some back here. Some of you may be actually trying to make some things better in a relationship in September. So if you have any tenuous relationship with anybody, any of your children, or or your parents or your siblings, or a love to you, whatever or whoever it is, I see you trying to make amends with them, smooth things over, get things back on a more even keel and a happier kind of relationship with them. So this would be somebody that you probably were at cross purposes with in recent months, or weeks or months, that now you are going to make amends with them and try to improve the situation and make things go better and more smoothly with them in the month of September. Even though I feel like you're going to try to keep some things to yourself, you may catch yourself and let some things slip out and say some things you don't want to. So be guarded about that. That's come up here in a couple different ways, so watch for that, Aries. You've got the Five of Swords next, which is standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any naysayers or detractors. And anybody that's trying to, like, any gossipers, naysayers, people that want to detract you, you're drawing a line in the sand, and you're also standing up for yourself here. I do feel that there's some things you want to do, that you want to show some people and prove yourself in some way. So I don't really feel like you're standing up for yourself here, like the card can mean. I feel like you are there's some things you want to demonstrate or prove yourself in September. this could be to bosses, or to maybe you're getting married and you have new family members and you want to prove yourself to your new family members, or there's a new love that's come into your life and you want to prove yourself to the new love. But there's some people that you want to prove yourself to in September. I also see you laying down the law, where you're going to say, this is how it has to be, I can't have it any other way. So you could be giving somebody an ultimatum in a love relationship and say, if we don't go to this level, or if the relationship does not move in this pattern or go this way, I can't be with you anymore. Or it could also be like, if you feel like somebody's taking advantage of you, and you're giving them money, or you're going way above and beyond the call of duty with your gifts, your skills, your talents, your work, your abilities, you may have to say, hold it. I'm putting the brakes on here because I've given you enough, or I'm really doing a lot, and don't try to take advantage of me and get any more from me because I've already done a lot for you. It could be, like I said, a job, a loved one, a sibling. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you of who this is that you're putting the brakes on and saying, I've done enough. I can't give any more. Some of you are going to witness some of your family members arguing, bickering, or fighting over simple little things that's going to drive you crazy, where you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they're arguing over that. I can't believe they're bickering or fighting over that. They're fighting over that? Like, really? But you could be involved in that, Aries. That's like, some of you, you may be involved in that. But some of you may be witnessing it, and you're witnessing other people in your family, because I see you going, oh, you're like shaking your head. You can't believe some of the things that you're witnessing people bicker and argue about. That also comes up with the Five of Swords card. Now, the next card you have here is the Eight of Cups. This is turning away from what's not working for you emotionally speaking anymore, and heading off on a new journey with the stick of power and control in your hand, even though the journey's unknown. Some of you do feel pressed for time, and I see some of you feeling like you've wasted time and you need to get on with it. Whatever the on with it is. Did you feel like you needed to lose weight and you wasted a lot of time? You didn't try sooner, so now you've wasted a lot of time? Is it that you wanted to upgrade or advance your business, or in the job that you hold, you wanted to get promoted and go further, and you just kind of sat back on your laurels and thought, another day? And then now you feel like, oh my God, I need to hurry up because I want to make more money. I want to have a higher level position. I want to have more recognition. Whatever it is, you may be feeling like, oh my God, looking at the clock, like I've wasted time here. I see some of you feeling like that. Not all of you, but some of you maybe you feel like you wasted time, like you're not with a partner, and now you're like, oh, look how old I am now and I don't have a partner. I need to get together. Or like you're in a relationship and you're like, maybe I waited too long. Like I should have, I'm going to lose this person if I don't get more serious with them. They'll fly the coop. I mean, it could be anything, but you focusing on feeling like you've wasted some time is coming up through this card, and it's going to be different for all of you in what manner. I do feel that you've had some stumbling blocks created by some other people in your life, and I feel that they have thwarted your plans. So maybe some of this time wasting hasn't been totally your fault, of like being lollygagging around. Maybe some of you have actually had your plans disrupted and thwarted and interfered with by others. I do see that for some Aries, and that didn't even necessarily have to happen recently. They could have messed up your plans 5 years ago, 2 years ago. It doesn't have to be like they're messing up your plans right now, but whatever it is, I still feel like you feel like there's been time wasted and delays, and now you feel this urgency, like I need to hurry up about something. Like I said, it could be love, work, your career, your business, anything, your physical body. I do see some of you getting invited to a small party or gathering that's really going to make you feel great, because I feel like you're going to do something really nice for somebody. You could be giving them a super gift, or you could be making all this food for the party that, really makes you shine and get noticed, or you do something. I feel like you're getting invited to this gathering. For some of you, maybe it's not small, it might be big, but I see it more as a small gathering. But I feel like you're really going to step out of the box and do something particularly thoughtful, kind, nice, that's going to make you feel good, because you're going to get some kind of recognition for this nice thing that you've done. So the next card you have here in your reading, Aries, which is the last card of the 5, you have the Judgment card. And this card, all tarot readers are going to read this in different ways. I read this as, what do we think about a particular situation that's happened in your life? How do we all feel about it? How's it affecting everybody? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down? And to me, it usually is about a particular situation. But like I always say, I go by what my spirit guides say. I don't go by card meanings. I tell you what they mean, because sometimes they match what my guides say, but sometimes they don't. You're going to finalize a deal or a plan, and you're bringing something into fruition. It could be a business partnership, a business arrangement, something you're going to do. You're going to finalize those deals, a deal of some sort, and bring something into fruition. It could be a new business even. It could even be like a love partnership. You could be meeting somebody and you're bringing that relationship into fruition. But it really feels more to me like a business, an enterprise, or work, or something like that. Some of you may get invited to attend a gathering that is a large group of people, where you may have to get up on a stage or get out in front of people and speak. It could be like a seminar, a class. It could be something on the internet. It could be maybe somebody's getting married and you're going to give like the big toast, or you are going to give a eulogy for someone. You're going to get up and speak and give a eulogy for someone. It could be, I don't know, it's so, but I see you walking up front to something like a dais, a podium, whatever you want to say, and speaking in front of people. So I see some of you Aries will be doing that in September. I do see you really curious to get feedback on how you did and what people say about it. Like, what's the feedback? In one way, Aries, I don't feel you really want the feedback, because you don't like, you only want positive feedback. You don't want negative feedback. Nobody wants negative feedback, right? I'm not criticizing you there, Aries. I have Aries rising, so there. But it's like you want to hear the feedback, because you want to hear like whether you did well or you didn't, or how you could improve or what. But it's like you want the feedback, but I see you apprehensive about whether you actually want it or not. So if that makes any sense. Some of you, I really see you, it's almost like you're asking the universe or the divine source for a miracle. Like you're asking them to bring you something or change something for you. So oddly enough, I also feel, because these cards mean multiple things because it's a general reading, and I also feel you're asking for, like, give me this blessing, give me this assistance, help me, I need this thing or situation or person or some kind of event to happen in my life. And I see you asking for that. Some of you may actually start talking, giving lectures to people, lectures like, or you may start doing therapy or some kind of counseling people, because I see some of you sitting down. It could be about some trauma that you have knowledge about, that you're experienced in, and you want to share your knowledge and experience with others. You could actually be becoming a counselor or a therapist of some sort, or a spiritual counselor, and you want to sit and you want to counsel people. And but it's more like, I really feel like it's advice, like you're giving advice and knowledge. So I see you doing that, imparting that on people. And if you don't start doing that in September, some of you Aries, it may happen a little later, like October or November. I don't feel it's far away. But some of you may, and you may be doing this in groups and in gatherings of people, or you could be doing it one-on-one. But I see a few people sitting there. So to me, you're not doing it one-on-one with people, but some of you Aries might. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and get additional predictions and messages for you from my spirit guides for the month of September 2017, Aries, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for September 2017 psychic crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu. It's a drop-down menu. Go to page 11, and there you will see the heading for those readings of psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for September 2017. Also, if you're interested in seeing what the August 2017 eclipse affects psychic readings for each sign of the zodiac, how the eclipses were going to affect you and your sign for the course of the next 6 months, you can access those on that same videos page number 11 as well. You just click on your sign and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo, and they were longer than what I usually do. They were 20 minutes long, where I pulled 3 cards and used the crystal for each sign. So you might be interested in checking them out as well. Also, please be sure to check in at the beginning of every month to see what dessert I've created for your sign, and the psychic messages for all the signs are contained in that video. So make sure you look at this month, because see what Virgo's dessert is for The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC. That's my other business. And you can also follow me on Facebook at The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC. I do post predictions there almost every day that you can see. And also to check out my website, www.thepsychicpastrychef.com. So I want to thank you for all of your interest in the work I'm doing. Thank you so much for that. And I wish you an amazing month of September, Aries. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.